Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody with The Shoe with Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We are talking about first impressions of this shoe, a moon boot, a shoe with a ton of stack. We are talking about the Nike Vomero Premium. I have about maybe 13, 14 miles in, still getting the miles in, but I know the shoe is dropping, and a lot of you have had a lot of questions, like a lot of questions. So I just wanted to get out here real quick, talk about my first impressions and what it's been like to run in the shoe. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the biggest stack shoe I've ever had. We're talking about a 10 millimeter drop shoe, 54 in the heel and 44 in the forefront. That is crazy. A lot of shoes I've run in maybe have 44 in the heel, not 54. That is crazy, folks. I'm not like, it is something else. If you're too short to get on a roller coaster, this shoe's there for you. But again, for me, I have about 13, 14 miles in it. This has definitely been a very interesting shoe to get into. Minus the stack height, I've actually found the shoe to be pretty darn stable. I was not expecting that at all. For a lot of the runs I've been doing, I'm gonna say I'm going more north to south. I'm not doing a lot of track workouts. I'm not cutting corners. I'm not zipping it. This is more of that like easy miles, recovery runs, long runs, you know, when you really don't care about the pace. But again, this is not really a shoe that you're gonna be taking out on track work. So maybe you do, you have better ankles to me. But for me personally, keeping it in that category, I think it's pretty safe. The foam is, it's an interesting feeling because you got these pockets over here, these air pockets, it's Zoom X. This might be the most springy shoe I've ever had. This is one of those shoes where it feels like they put so much tech in it. Trying to think of like the best way to describe it is like, it just feels like springs. When I'm running on it, going like an 8:30 pace to like an 8, you pop. You feel like you're just hitting the ground, it's just compressing and you just pop. Very springy, very nice, again, the stride, like, you just feel really comfortable. It feels really butter smooth. The midsole is something like I'm still wrapping my head around because I've never run anything like this, but I actually really enjoyed the midsole. It just gets the job done. It's a lot of stack, but it gets the job done. The upper, nothing crazy. It's great lockdown, very plush on the heel. Great heel lockdown. The tongue is gusseted, but it's a very plush tongue. This is like a plush is the definition of the shoe. It's comfy cruiser, plush tongue. The materials are very plush. The heel count is very plush midsole. That's kind of what you're getting with this shoe. But again, for 13, 14 miles, I really enjoyed the miles. This is a shoe that's gonna cost you a lot of money, about $230. So it's one of those shoes I don't necessarily know if you need in your rotation, but it's fun to have in your rotation, if that makes sense. It's a shoe that I keep reaching for because it's just fun to run in. It really is. The foam is just, I don't know, I feel like I'm just like, it's like a moon boot. I just feel like I hit the ground, I'm like, boom, boom, and it just feels really good. With a lot of this stack, you do know it's gonna come at a weight. This is about like, I think 11.9 ounces, so it's not the lightest shoe, but I will say it doesn't feel heavy on foot, which is always important. I think sometimes you see a number and you're like, whoo, that's probably really heavy. For what you get for stack-wise, for that weight, it's really not that bad, folks. Again, this shoe is gonna cost you $230. I think it is just dropping today. So again, I do think you get a ton out of this shoe. I really enjoy this shoe. If you are looking to try this, it is your Nike true to size. So I'm a men's 10 in all Nike shoes. And it worked really nicely. I'm usually a 9.5. So for me, all Nike shoes, I go up a half a size and it works really nicely. I also found the toe box to be very accommodating to my foot, which is really nice. Sometimes Nike shoes, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes they're maybe a little too squished. Happy to report not the case in that. And then the toe box volume, I mean, that's, again, no issues at all. Upper, very accommodating, great lockdown. And again, the word I'm gonna use for this shoe is plush. It's all about that plushness, and it definitely achieves that. Again, I still need to get more miles, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel because you do not wanna miss this one. But so far, again, I wasn't expecting it. I'm really enjoying racking the miles into this shoe. And honestly, I think some people are gonna get this shoe and be also very surprised by it because again, it's one of those ones where like you see it on tech specs, you're like, that shoe can't work. And then it does. And I'm really excited about that. So again, definitely stay tuned for this full review. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button, and folks, until next time, I'll see you all out on the run. Thanks for checking out this latest review. Don't forget, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and check out some of the other rad content that I've dropped out on the channel.